Anybody can create music, and if you're bold enough, go show it. Because that's what it's about. It's about having the guts to show your work.
Pop music has lots of women in front of the mic, but behind the mixing console, representation is sorely lacking. We sat down with all-star producer and songwriter Ester Dean to discuss how we can cultivate successful careers in the industry. I'm Yoonj Kim, and this is MTV News Need to Know. It's never been a better time to be a woman in pop. Powerhouses like Rihanna, Lady Gaga, Ariana Grande, Adele, and Taylor Swift have been changing the game for years now, hit after hit. Their success has inspired women and girls all over the world to pursue singing careers. But for girls with dreams to write and produce music, what path should they follow? It turns out there is a huge gender gap for behind-the-scenes roles in the music industry. According to a study by USC's Annenberg Inclusion Initiative, only 2% of music producers and 3% of engineers and mixers across popular music are women. And of the groups surveyed, only 4 were women of color. This reveals just how important it is to switch up the narrative and open opportunities for the next diverse generation. One success story is Ester Dean. Born and raised in Oklahoma, she was the youngest of 5 children in a single-parent household. She started making music at a young age, and at 20, moved to Georgia to start making inroads in the industry. A small publishing deal there opened doors to a new life in Los Angeles, where she penned bangers like Rihanna's Rude Boy, Katy Perry's Firework, and Nicki Minaj's Super Bass. She quickly learned the value of finding her voice in rooms with powerful people.
I remember being in the studio with Usher, and I love Usher, but I remember watching him listen to my songs, and he didn't know I did it. And then he turned back to me and he said, "Did you do that?" And I was like, "Mm-hmm." And then he'll play another one. He said, "Did you do that?" I was like, "Mm-hmm." And then he was like, and he came and sat down. And to me, it told me that he said, "I'm listening, but this is who I need to talk to." I always was present in shaking the hand of the person that I was doing business with. Whether I was gonna shake the hand of Rihanna or Beyonce or Nicki, I was gonna show up, and I never really let anybody speak for me.
Today, Ester devotes much of her time to inspiring young women through efforts like Girls Make Beats, a nonprofit that teaches girls to be music producers, DJs, and audio engineers through courses and mentorship. She also knows firsthand the barriers to entering these careers and wants to help make the journey more accessible, especially for working class and underprivileged girls.
To go in and usher these girls and give them the material and give them the equipment, because the equipment to be a producer is so much expensive than it costs to just write a song. I will make sure that I show up for you girls, right? And I say, because you are me, I am you.
It may sound simple, but Ester highlighted the importance of having people look out for you. While she was coming up, there weren't many groups like Girls Make Beats working to support young creatives, or even programs like Grammy's Inclusion Initiative and Make It EQL, which call for expanded consideration of women in producing and engineering roles. And what these ultimately do is show young girls that adults actually believe in them. So when Ester's cousin assured her she'd find success, it changed her perspective forever.
I wanted to be a chef, and he said, "No, you're gonna be a singer." And that day I learned that I could. I didn't think that I could. So when he said I would be, and he had so much conviction about it, my cousin Antonio, I said, "Oh, then I am gonna be. I am." So I think that it's all about us keep on dropping jewels to anybody, younger, older, it don't matter.
As a multi-hyphenate, Ester is aware how easy it is to sell yourself short. By focusing on what you think other people want to hear, she believes young creatives dilute their talents. So instead, she encourages girls to find their unique strengths and nurture them until they're the best they can be.
The future for girls are creative expression. This is therapy for me. So just think about all these women who trying to self-care and self-cope when you can just put it through sound, and you can make it through sound. If you want to know what a girl sound like, let her make beats. If you don't want to know what the essence of a woman is, have her make music. And it's gonna pour over the world like a rainbow.
So pour those rainbows, girls. I'm Yoonj Kim, and that's what you need to know.